Hey guys, hope you're all doing good. So we are out and about, middle of summer. Apart from the alpine flowers, at least in this part of the world, probably the toughest shooting time of the year. It's so early, sun up is so early and sunset's so late. Makes for a tough and a long day if you're trying to do anything, and then you don't usually get too much in the way of skies. Although for us in Colorado it's kind of monsoon season, so you may get some nice afternoon storms at least, if nothing else. But yeah, so just out and about, just seeing if anything pops up. There's always nice detail stuff. I love these lichens, however you pronounce them. That was really a really white aspen. That might be a nicer look. But yeah, so just wandering around. I'm going to try a couple of different things today. Stuff that's just kind of, kind of cop out stuff really. Intentional camera movement stuff. See if we can come up with anything nice and artsy. Odd detail stuff. I thought might be able to find some abstract stuff down in the woods. And the skies are got some potential. And as usual, about half the time I forget the clicker for the dog's collars. Just lets me beep them or vibrate them if they're doing stuff I don't want them to do, which is also about half the time. Ross, come on. Anywho, interested to see how the mic handles the wind. It's quite breezy. Like I say, it's monsoon season. It's about 2 in the afternoon, so we're going to see any weather of any consequence. This is usually when we see it. Generally, it passes very quickly. It's almost like a squall. It just comes through, kind of hard, kind of fast, and then it's done. So we shall see. So we're going to head down to that grove of aspen trees right down there. Maybe the ones over there. They're a little more open. But like I say, we'll see. See if we can find some detail stuff or a particularly nice composition. So once you get in the woods, the light doesn't matter anywhere near as much. And you might get some nice beams coming through the trees. So we'll see. Still very happy with the Atlas adventure. Staying very comfortable. Still able to carry lots and lots of gear, which isn't always the best thing, but if you're going backpacking for a few days, it's a very nice pack for that. I can get a sleeping bag and a tent and a pad in here, but yeah, my tent I usually just strap on the outside, so there's actually even more room. I could certainly do multi-day trips with this, and once we get out of this monsoonal pattern of the afternoon storms and everything, and my other life settles down a little bit, medical practice, might actually be able to get out for a couple of nights. It's the Perseid meteor showers as well now, and I've photographed them in the past, and I've gotten some nice photos. Yeah, it's always October it comes around, August it comes around, and yeah, some years the monsoons are bad, some years they're not. This year they've been pretty consistent, and actually rain's been lasting for days on end, which is unusual because usually mornings and evenings are really nice. But yeah, so hopefully we'll be able to get away and take advantage of all the features on this bad boy. So it's still very comfortable. Plenty of room for my D810 and my D7200, tripod or two. I generally would carry one light one if I'm going away for multiple days, and usually as well one camera. But yeah, I've been impressed so far. Like I say, I've had it a few months now, and no issues. It's held up really well, and I'm not easy on my gear at all. But yeah, it's just been quiet photographically lately. But we'll get down into these woods and we'll see if we can get something reasonable or worthwhile. If I can, I can. If I can't, well, you get to see me walking around rambling on as usual. Yeah, we shall see. So I can't really think of any other bits and bobs I've come up with on the Atlas Adventure. So they do have the little whistle on here. It's a nice little feature. Doesn't have a dedicated bladder pocket, but it's got two big stretchy pockets on the sides that I actually use for my tripods, but I could easily use one of those for a water bottle. And then I usually just carry a gravity filter, so I don't, as long as I know there's going to be water on the trail, I don't need to carry a lot of water, a litre or two max. But I still like the structural integrity of the way it's constructed. It doesn't have the removable camera divider in it. I think they call them ICUs on the Shimodas. But the outside of this one, it's pretty solid and pretty strong. And I do like that. It's easier. It doesn't collapse down. And it's not extra, it's all included with this pack. It's certainly one of the higher end ones. Got some pretty little azaleas there. Find something. The columbines that we photographed a couple of weeks ago or a month ago are all long gone. But do have these pretty little azaleas. I think they're azaleas. Coming up here. And I have to get right into the middle of this stuff to see. It's too bad all these flowers don't come out at the same time. It'd be like a Rona. It'd be pretty spectacular, wouldn't it? Yeah. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Yeah, I bet you are. You didn't eat breakfast, did you? Alright, let me get set up and we'll see what we're going to do. So a couple of little tools I'll sometimes use. Hopefully the sun isn't too bad. Cell phone. If you have signal, you can certainly use it for tagging your locations, which is handy. And most of the newer smartphones you can put up a grid pattern on the back. There's different apps that'll give you different kind of compositional tools. The grid's nice for rules of third, but you can weight it differently and put your grid over the area you want. You want the main focus of your image to be. So that's a handy one. I've seen some where you get the golden spiral, those kinds of things. Just like you do on the back of your main camera. It's just a handy tool, give you a better idea before you start shooting away, especially if you're shooting Sony and you don't have a huge battery life. You want to preserve some of that. And then one of the other tools I like to use is a simple point and shoot. This is one of the Panasonic Lumixes. I think this is like 09 or 010, so this is like 10 years old. This one's, I think, 12 megapixels on a tiny sensor. But again, it has GPS built in, even back then. So I can tag locations, and if I'm going somewhere I'm not thinking about shooting really, I can I just slip that in my pocket, and you know, something crazy happens, like Bigfoot starts fighting with the abominable snowman. I've got it with me, but just handy little tools to kind of help you out. Actually kind of like this woodland here. See if I can do some intentional camera motion on this stuff to give us a almost like a watercolor impressionistic view. So I'm actually gonna try this section as well. Alright.